Dojo Defenders, but tonight it's Fury in singles action. And what a contest this will prove to be as we await her opponent, David, ice cold. But there you see it, the head banging from the heavy metal sister herself, Fury.
That's right, Nigel. And you spoke of the Dojo Defenders. They'll be coming up later in tonight's action as they're going to go in there against the Brat Pack tonight. The Dojo Defenders versus the Brat Pack. That's coming up also here on this episode of WOW Women of Wrestling.
And her opponent from Waterboro, Maine, Ice Cold.
And David, it's Ice Cold, former member of Exile, making her way to the ring.
Ice Cold again in singles competition. And this time Ice Cold wants to deliver the goods as she's in there tonight against the heavy metal sister.
Ice Cold in the ring, entering the ring, and trying to forge a path, if you will, in singles competition. Genesis surely has done that, and Ice Cold looking to follow in her footsteps, no longer a member of Exile. Paige Prince of Ali calls for the bell to be rung, and this matchup is about to kick off. The heavy metal sister, Fury, against Ice Cold.
Locking up in the middle, the two competitors.
That's right, and Ice Cold backing up Fury into the corner. Ice Cold has Fury's hair in her hand, and referee Paige Prince of Ali admonishing Ice Cold. We're gonna reset here between Fury and Ice Cold and try to kick this match off once again as these two superheroes lock up middle of the ring, and now Ice Cold. It is with the hand of Fury's hair, David, by the way. Now they're gonna try it on each other.
If it was good enough for Fury, it's good enough for Ice Cold to do.
I guess so. Ice Cold sending a message to Fury. I'm not afraid to fight fire with fire, so to speak now. Once again, locking up are these two WOW superheroes in the middle of the ring. Of course, Rebel Haze on the outside of the ring, watching her mentor and sister, Fury now. Schoolgirl roll up from Fury, not enough to put away Ice Cold. Gonna take a lot more than that in the early goings of this contest to take down Ice Cold. Ice Cold now back up, swings for a clothesline, and Fury catches Ice Cold. Snap suplex connects.
Ice Cold felt that, and Rebel Haze on the outside cheering on her friend and her partner. But she turned her back on Ice Cold, and Ice Cold takes advantage of it, Nigel.
And it only takes one strong forearm shot when it comes to the neck to really disable your opponent in a matchup, to shock the system, so to speak, to freeze him up if you want to punt for Ice Cold. And now Ice Cold sending Fury into the ropes, and she takes her down old school with the hair. Fury now. Nope, not quite. Could have been a knockout, but it wasn't quite enough. Might have stunned Fury, but just got a 2 count from Ice Cold now. You can see the concern on Rebel Haze as she jumps up on the apron. She's amped up, always is.
And Ice Cold takes Rebel Haze out.
She might have been amped up, but she got knocked down, momentarily distracted. This gives Fury the opportunity to move out of the way. And now Fury with that backhand.
Back slap.
And now, flatliner by Fury connects to Ice Cold, and Fury has to continue this momentum. There's that running knee by Fury. Paige Prince of Ali makes it, and no, it's just a 2 count. Ice Cold hanging in this matchup. Offensive flurry there from Fury, and I have to think that if it wasn't for her heavy metal sister Rebel Haze, she would have got that leg lariat by Ice Cold. Could this be the end of the match?
Ice Cold jumped up on those shoulders and took Fury down. That was a heck of a leap.
A rough rider, so to speak,
from this Division I athlete.
As Ice Cold charges with the clothesline. And what looks to be a suplex attempt, she connects. Similar to a brain buster. And now Fury with the cover. Ice Cold able to kick out at the very last possible second.
Look, you can see it in Ice Cold's eyes, though. She's a bit dazed.
These two superheroes are definitely giving it their all in this matchup, David.
Manages to successfully do that backflip and get the pin.